Ah, hello there. Welcome to Trackmania. Alright, so, Trackmania is one of the most competitive racing games ever made, which is kind of unfortunate for me. Oh, me. Anyways, every week Trackmania releases 5 community-made maps called weekly shorts, and they always follow the same formula. Map 1 is wide, simple, clean. It's where beginners learn basic racing lines. Map 2 slows things down. It usually teaches you that braking is actually a skill. It's usually drift heavy, slide heavy, and pain heavy. Map 3 is the puzzle map. It has multiple routes, it has cuts everywhere, and you will most likely take the wrong one. Map 4 is the fast map. It includes boosters, it's usually speed tech or full speed, and it's just pure adrenaline. And then, Map 5, the lull map. It is not a racing map. It is a social experiment. Anyways, this just makes it so that every week you're not just grinding one track, you're grinding 5 completely different skill sets. And this week, I'm trying to get first place in my state, which, which is a problem. Anyways, let's move on to the maps this week. I did my first few runs, or discovery, whatever you want to call it, with one of my friends, so we had some interesting conversations.
It's like a drop down.
This is definitely a map.
Don't care. I love it.
Wait,
That's
yeah,
like the
that's
song.
The KFC ad. What is KFC slogan? Oh, finger licking.
Why are you asking me? Oh, yeah. How do we not know this? How do I not know this?
Disgraceful.
Don't mess up.
As you saw, map 1 is a mixed dirt and platform map. It's not really my forte, definitely not my favourite, but it's fine, I'll go with it, nothing I can do about it. Now, let's look at what actually makes you go fast on this map. During the first turn, you want to drop down as early as you can, allowing you to keep an inside line and more speed throughout the entire turn. Then, making sure to set up wide for the second turn so that you minimise the amount of sliding you do, so that you keep more speed towards the finish. Then finally, going as inside as you can to maximise acceleration on the platform towards the finish. Now, map 2. This map is the slow map of the week. It's really a tech-based map. You only go as inside as you can in the first corner, and then the rest of the map, each corner that you need to drift, like this one, you just want to drift as early as you can and as low as you can, which allows you to keep more speed as opposed to fully drifting the entire turn. Now, time for map 3, which is usually the pathfinding map, but for whatever reason this week, they decided it would only be one main route, and then one very obvious cut route between the different checkpoints. Now, even if you couldn't see that very well, it's just not a puzzle map. And yes, the people that pick the maps have said themselves that they are going to stop picking as much of the 15 different route maps, as it's not easy for beginners to find the fastest route. They want it to be friendly for beginners, as when you start playing the game, this is most likely what you're going to start playing first. But even so, it still took very little brain power to be able to figure out the fastest route on this map. Now, I do still think that this is probably a better thing for the game than not being as much of the 15 different routes, but I mean, this map is usually the map that has the most funny looking cuts of all time. I mean, who doesn't want a nosebug to the finish? Anyways, time for map 4. It was a pretty typical map 4. It includes transitions, reactors, boosters, and speed slides. Now, if you don't know what a speed slide is, I'll quickly do my best to explain it. In Trackmania, when you exit a drift, the game gives you a tiny speed boost. So, if you hold the steering at the right angle, right on the edge of sliding, you can keep triggering that little speed boost. This essentially tricks the game into thinking that you're constantly finishing a drift, allowing you to hold a constant speed boost. However, this is really precise to perform. If you have too much angle, you lose speed. Too little, nothing happens, which means that you have to steer right at the precise spot to be able to even get a boost. And did I mention that the amount you need to steer changes based off your speed?
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Anyways, I still did like this map quite a lot. The speed slide was smooth if you used action keys, which are basically just hacks for keyboard players. Well, not really. It just allows you to steer at smaller increments than 100% with a keyboard key, which just essentially levels out the playing field from controller players to keyboard players. The rest of the map was pretty mediocre at best, but I still managed to get first place in New South Wales within my first time playing it. And then, map 5. Now, I won't lie, I played this map approximately 2 times. It was not my favourite map, and I liked the other maps a lot more, so I just went on my week and pretty much fully ignored it.
What?
Now, these were clips from my first time playing these maps, and I would show you all 12 hours of grinding during the week, but I value your time and my sanity. So, instead, here are some of the clips that I got throughout the week.
Massive PB.
He realizes we don't have much time.
Huh? Sure. What?
Bro,
Do birds sleep? I mean, I like.
Yeah?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
oh, are you kidding?
Nope.
What? Did that? Alrighty, that's enough. After 11 hours of attempts and resets, and finally figuring out the correct lines, these are all of my final PBs.
Sugar 1.5 C ingredients carbonated may color caramel color acidity.
Alrighty, so now let's look at where those times actually placed me. Now, I will say, I would have liked to clean sweeping it first every single map, but map 2, I didn't have enough time, and I also sold so many BBs, that's why there was so much bad clips of it. And also, map 5, I did not want to play. Anyways, that's about it. See ya.